you shorten this stand because I'm shorter? Okay, thanks. So I'm gonna tell you a story about someone I hate from a long time back. Everyone had that friend when you were younger that you like. He was way richer than all your other friends, so you hung out with him just so that you could, jump on his trampoline. That would, in my case, it was a small Indian man in elementary school named Sandeep. I'm not gonna spare his name. It was Sandeep for real. Yeah, not holding anything back. So yeah. I mean, he was a terrible person, and I didn't feel bad about it because he was just a shitty person. And he caught on to it. He wasn't stupid. He would always just be like, "You only hang out with me because I have a trampoline." And I'd be like, "Man, that's crazy talk. That's bullshit. Now let's shut up. Let's go on your trampoline." Come on. It was a bitchin' trampoline. So, the time came where I had to, pay my due and invite him over to my place, which, I didn't have a trampoline, whatever. But so he came over to my house, and we're in my living room, and we pop in some WWE SmackDown the video game, because that was our lives at the time. That was the glue that held us together. It was trampolines and wrestling video games. I'm talking tables, ladders, and chairs. Yeah. So he starts, we're playing this video game, and he starts acting pretty uneasy. He's kind of squirming around, and then he adjusts his position to sit on my hardwood floors. And I was like, "What are you doing? Why are you doing that?" And he's like, "No, I do this all the time. I always do this." I was like, "Okay, all right, sure. You always do this." Then it starts to smell really bad, and I was like, "Hey man, do you smell that?" He was like, "Yeah, I mean, kinda." And he was, I was like, "All right, man, it's pretty unavoidable. It smells like shit." And then my mother comes home a few, cage matches later, and she opens up the door, and the smell has spread itself throughout the house so potently that she immediately opens up the garage door and says, "It smells like shit in this house." And I was like, "Yeah, I agree with that. That's Sandeep. Anything? Nothing?" He was wearing olive drab Old Navy shorts. I just want to, just for the imagery's sake. So I'm not going to toy with you anymore. I mean, you're not stupid. He shit his pants. But we weren't, abreast of this at the time. Sandeep was being a sneaky little piece of shit on the floor. He was doing a pretty good job of hiding it, and so we're like, what could that be? And, it smelled so bad that my mom was like, all right, we couldn't be in the house anymore. So Sandeep and I went for a walk around my neighborhood because we couldn't be in the house anymore, and I said, all right, get your ass up off the hardwood floor, because you're weird, and let's go outside. And my mom, back at the homestead, just tried to figure out, what it was. And I think in equal, distance of time, we both grew to learn that he had shit his pants, because on this walk, it followed us. And that was weird. And so I put two and two together, poo and poo together. It was worth it, whatever. We return home, and Sandeep's parents come and pick him up, and my mom pointed out to me a spot on the hardwood floor where it had soaked through, where he had taken a sand dump on my fucking floor. And we didn't talk after that. It was kind of just a silent, he knew I knew. Well, Merry Christmas. Have a really great break. Don't shit on anyone's floor. Just use a bathroom. Jesus Christ. See ya.
Go for Ryan Gabos.